And today we're reacting to Lil Baby Got by Lil Yachty. He had it bleeped out. I thought we could say that. I don't know these days, you know, YouTube. Make sure you put a shit stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5, 6 p.m. Let's do
it. Please catch a W soon, man. Ever since Young Thug said whatever Wham says goes, it sounds like everything that surrounding Young Thug and Lil Baby has just been on a downtrend, including the success of Gunna, which is an indictment on both of those two. The more Gunna succeeds and out-succeeds them, the worse that they both
the worse they situation go. Shout out Gunna, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Gunna. I know y'all listening. Wanna know your name, wanna long, on the way, you wanna help me penetrate. I just ate too much, I'm going insane. Oh my gosh, he rapping. Them boys, they not rapping like Gunna right now, bro. It's like Gunna went to somebody in New Orleans, what's some voodoo expert, a witch or something, put a spell on niggas, bro.
Look, unfortunately, even though I respect the fact that they decided to distance themselves from him, as difficult as that was, but from Young Thug's perspective, which is a video we're going to talk about later, I don't know if I can respect it as much as I did before. But this all gets started with two things. You can have the biggest Chanel in the store if you want it. I mean, who rapped that? Yeah, it was Lil Baby. Was it Chanel? I think it was Chanel.
It was.
Off the top of my head. But he was talking to some, for those that maybe don't remember, Yachty and Lil Baby are signed to the same record label, part of the same crew. It is,
QC.
It was Coach K and P. QC. Yeah, QC. I just remember Migos. So Migos was on there as well, although one of the Migos had issues with Lil Baby. I don't know if that's still going on. But Lil Baby gets exposed by some chick named Yawoe Senpai. Yawoe.
Now, I'm going to be honest here. This is going to make me sound crazy. But I know who this is. I've seen the swiping on TikTok, IG, something. Seen you know, bro, as men, bro, sometimes you just see something that's just too thick, and you like, whoa, for a second. You feel me? So I've seen who this person is, bro. This is who got the rappers. This who got rappers' brains all mixed up and scrambled about, huh? Okay.
Yawo Senpai. Some IG. Not dustbin. Well, actually, it might be a dustbin considering. But you see this guy texting. So clearly he already has a number we don't know.
Hello. Whoa. From the jump. Well, the first text message. Come on, bro. And this is what I be saying. Like, these guys, bro. I ain't going to speak too much on it. But these guys. Mind you, this is Lil Baby. Somebody who can ultimately kind of choose, for the most part, whatever woman that he kind of wants and make it happen. This is him. Hello, let me know something. What? Let me know something. What wrong? I'm in Orlando. I came to find you. So you went back home. I get it. On the way to your house, I'm gonna show you crazy. Dang.
How 786, that's a Dade County? Is that Dade County? Let's see if my memory serves me correct. Yes, sir. It's Miami-Dade County number. So he's like, hello. And Yachty comes into this very soon. He says, let me know something. What's wrong? So that's Friday at 4:34 p.m. and then at 11 p.m. And then the next day, I'm guessing, he says, I'm in Orlando. I came to find you. I'm like, dog, what? And then he goes on to say, so you went back home. I get it. On the way to your house. I'm going to show you crazy. Now, the reason why he's saying this is because this chick is an absolute nutball psycho lunatic. Like, there are TikToks.
Yeah, this was
There's
her.
A Crash Out series of her. Like, part 1, part 2. Part 3, Part 4.
Bro, we saw her in that one time Boogie
part
video.
5, Part 6. It's a huge compilation of this chick just spazzing out, breaking stuff, jumping on top of cars. Frankly, if she was a male, she would either be 6 feet under the dirt because someone would have gotten so angry that they just laid her down. And I'm not talking about laying down on her back, which is what she seems to do for money. But also probably just in a cell somewhere because someone would have decided to press charges. And then she replies and he says, you must have the... So he's saying, I'm going to show you crazy because she's crazy herself. And probably, like attracts like. She says, you must have the wrong woman. Stop being crazy. You're not in Orlando. And he says, on God, I am. Show me. See, this
She's
is
loving
where
this attention,
you
too.
must have the wrong woman. Stop being crazy. So she's saying stop, but she's saying go. This is dangerous.
Yeah.
And then she says, show me. So this is so funny because she said, man, you ain't really about it. You're not the type to pull up. You not crazy. You kind of say, now he is crazy for talking to this chick in general, but that's what certain people, they need. You know how like people get on testosterone? Some people need some estrogen. They're too testosterone now. They're too horned out. You need to reduce those levels of testosterone, reduce their drive to make sure that they had better decisions. Hey, Lord Varys from Game of Thrones, he wasn't a genius for no reason. That guy ain't have no nuts. So the only thing he could focus on was the bigger plan. He says, I got the
Damn.
right woman, the woman that got me hyped to disappear. I'm getting my hair done. Don't act crazy. Where do I live then? Stop that.
Oh, yeah. She playing into all of this. And just for her to post all of this, like, and she added, buddy. Oh, my God. Bad business, man. It's bad business.
So she's with the back and forth as we continue. He says, you like crazy. Young, like
you don't like to chill. Like you don't even like to chill like that. Yeah.
Chill.
Okay.
Because ignoring me for weeks is crazy. I'm 25 minutes from your house. I'ma be in driveway. Shrugging emoji. See, this is the thing, man. This is the thing with rappers. They have egos with everybody else, but they're like, yo, you ignore me for weeks is fine. And they're chasing after being ignored by weeks for a chick that's online. Keep in mind, this chick is online, bare. You don't even want to Google her. She's online, bare. She's
naked,
getting smashed out. She's getting rained on, and I'm not talking money rained on. I'm talking other types of money.
Like, with multiple different people. Like, this be the crazy part to me, bro. Like, okay. Late night. Let me put into the scene. Late night. 3 a.m. Excuse me. Just had a banana. 3 a.m., right? You ain't hitting nothing in some days. Let's say you ain't released seed in a week. Jesus! You ain't released seed in a week. But you lit whatever. And this is somebody that could be in your roster of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me do full screen real quick and see if I can even show some of her joint. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm not even signed in. Let me see if I can maybe look at her on Instagram. Whoa, senpai or some shit like that. Oh yeah, there it go. Let me see. Let me just vet it to make sure. Okay, I can vet this. Yeah, this is okay. I can do this. This is somebody that was just like, this is somebody on your team. This is your roster. This is your bag. This is your bag. Right? I just wanted to show y'all that so we can get an idea of what we're talking about. I get it, right? And she do what she do. She do the work that she do. You gonna be like, dang, I'm trying to get out. I got this one thing. You know, you gonna send a message, right? We gonna be trying to make it happen. But doing all of this texting and this is that and the third, when we know this woman has had the relations with multiple people and does this for money and it's crazy as hell. It's like, yeah. That little last little second just to get right, okay. But to be doing all this texting like this is your girl and you trying to get her back because you messed up, like, what are we doing, bro?
Money shots. And this guy's going crazy for a little baby. Meanwhile, people, when it comes down to people showing up on time, showing up to the shows for the fans on time, giving a good performance. I'm not saying Lil Baby doesn't do these things. I don't know. But rappers in general, they got a big ego with all of that. They got big egos with press or media. But with this chick, he can't even tell himself, man, this chick's going to ignore me for... The ego doesn't kick in here of this chick's going to ignore me for weeks. Man, screw this chick.
Man, I'm over there. What? I'm the baby.
I don't think people should just carry who I am by their status.
I know, but you little baby, though, bro. At the end of the day, all that shit people be talking, all of that, You still a little baby though.
Game, or within really anything, because that can't be taken away. He giveth and he taketh. And Lil Baby this year is not Lil Baby a couple of years ago.
He's
But
not.
anyway, instead the ego kicks in the reverse direction of, yo, I gotta show her what she missing out on. Like, how could she be denying me? So then they go chasing even harder. And it's just, I don't like crazy at all. I'm a grown-ass woman. Stop that. If you miss me, just say that. Man, this chick is a lunatic, dog. It's almost like people that say peace and love and people that
Playing
say,
all into that.
oh, I'm about, like raising spiritual vibration. Why do you got to raise it? What was your baseline?
Why do you gotta raise it?
That it needed to be raised.
Why do you have to raise
you
it?
should be worried about. The chick's a nutcase, and will never change. And he says, well, you could have just told me what it was instead of ignoring me. Ignore me mean pull up and find me. Yo, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous, little baby. That's very dangerous. No means yes type activity. Now, you're allowed to think that, little baby, but putting that out on text, that's crazy. Of course I miss you. I had my hopes all up to see. Then
As somebody like Lil Baby, you can't say stuff like
no
that.
response. So this chick right here, she's just dangling it in front of Lil Baby. Kind of like when you play with the cat and it's trying to catch not the toy, but the stringy thing. And then you just pull it out of its hands right when it's about to catch it and it tries to jump and it's just right away from it, like a second away. Or when it's playing with the laser, that's what this chick is doing to him, and he's just jumping around like a little kitty cat. She says, no, it doesn't. Stop cosplaying a crazy man because you think I like that. I like peace and love. Damn, that's gotta hurt. Because at this point, he's just gotta go full on crazy to show her that he's not cosplaying. Because if he backs up, it's just like the kitty cat. But anyway, he says at ATP. We're talking about the energy of the cell. At this point, you can't like peace and love. I think it's at this point. Man, I got to get on top of my Atlanta slang. You can't like peace and love. That's all I've been trying to give you. So explain to me why the sudden cutoff. Maybe I won't come to your house if I got an understanding. Dog, you not coming to the crib regardless. This guy said, I'm coming to your house. You didn't come nowhere. So he's just capping his rap too. Well, it is what it is. We're supposed to believe this guy was doing 10K a day before he hopped in the rap game. Come on, man. I'm going to be honest. I didn't cut you off because I don't F with you. I just felt like it was disrespectful on my end.
Man, you not worried about that, man. You are not worried about that, man. What's disrespectful and what's not disrespectful. That you are not stunting that, brother.
To take it to that point of sharing my body with you. She shares her body with the entire world, by the way. With you when I used to mess with Bo. And with Bo, she talking Lil Yachty. I don't know your relationship with him, and I'm not that type of woman. Imagine that I'm
not that type of woman. At that point, I know you like, bro. You just kind of pressing the issue, but it's like you gotta just be like, yo, you know what? Just not even respond to something like that, bro.
Baby had to be furious. He had to be growling through those teeth, because Lil Yachty, his inferior in career and hype and label prioritization for really the majority of both of their careers, and he came into the game after Lil Yachty. He's like, this chick won't give me no box because Yachty got it first. And she's talking about sharing her body. Man, let's get that out the way. Now, I don't know how Lil Yachty gets... I kind of feel a little bit bad for Yachty when he gets sucked into these situations because Yachty learned young, too. You don't see Yachty front and center with any of these chicks. Now, it begs the question, is Yachty tricking like the other dudes are on this chick?
Even if they are. Like, you remember when Lil Wayne said, it ain't tricking if you got it? It's not the same. Like, it's still tricking, but it's just not the same, bro. Because you go into the mall and you was going to buy these whatever BS anyway. You was going to buy everybody whatever anyway. You know what I'm saying? And you just made it that much easier. You skip, when you got money like that, you skip a lot of steps. You skip the vetting her. You skip her having to vet you. And you skip the multiple dates, the potential. I'm not speaking for somebody like this. Let's just say there's a girl that you really liked, and she was a good woman. She didn't let you hit on the first night. Like, she was trying to make you work a little bit, just kind of show that she's just not, going as easy. She was genuinely good. You rich though. Let's put you in a lesser situation and you rich. You skip a few steps when you can say, oh, we about to go out tonight. The dinner was crazy. The place it was looking over this. The car you pulled up was wild. You like, oh, we want to come back to the spot. She a little bit more, yeah, I got this beautiful spot over in downtown. Boom, bam, bop. Jesus. Now we sitting up at the top of so-and-so with the floor to glass ceilings and the ceilings is 30 feet tall. It's like there's a lot of things. Like you skip a lot of steps when you got a lot of chicken like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. And she's saying I'm not that type of woman. Man, get the hell out of here. Or does Yachty strike fear into her? Could be. I don't know. And then he goes, well, I def respect that on all levels, but at this point, it's too effing late for all that. LOL. And Boat, my little brother, no matter what.
Right.
He a big brother in this situation. It ain't that type situation, though. I've told Boat I'm on your body, though. Not since we've met, but before I met you. When I seen him with you, I told him, like, that's my dream woman. This is crazy, dog. So, Lil Baby.
It's not too late.
Sees Lil Yachty with this chick, and then he tells him that's my dream woman when he's with that chick. And then when Yachty stops messing with her, he goes chasing her. What kind of little brother is this? That's crazy. No honor amongst thieves, right? The rappers,
yeah.
they are the thieves, I guess, in this scenario. But that's just
no honor amongst
of
thieves.
Disrespect to Yachty that not even this gremlin, and I don't mean gremlin by appearance, not even this gremlin of a soul of a woman is willing to do that. But Baby is like, nice, and then he says, I respect that, but it's too late for all that. So he basically says, I don't care about all that. I'm just trying to get what I want, and it is what it is. This is a grimy person. This is why some of y'all got friends like this. Y'all think like, yo, I'm going to show my girl to my friend, but they're plotting on you. Yeah, keep your girl at home, man. And it's not even anything to do with the woman, because in this case, off rip, and before this, she was dubbing him. She was like, yo, I'm not even answering him, until he kept pushing the issue. So even this chick, that's a full-on skeezer, she's pushing Baby away, but he is after it because of the boat situation. That's insane. And then she says, it's not too late. He says, definitely too late. My soul already attached.
My soul attached.
What is your soul attached to, though? You want to put Boat in a group message so I can confess my love?
Yo, bro. Come on, man. Don't do this, bro. You gotta be so much more P than this. You have to, bro.
And she says, no, laughing emoji. This guy's he's the court jester for her. It's like he got Queen Elizabeth and the court jester. It's more like Queen Whore Elizabeth. He says, stop doing that. You're funny. We're grown.
You got the OF model telling you that we're grown.
Oh my, this is why when people say like, yo, they think rappers are cool, or when Yachty was like, yo, streamers are lame, and then you see this, you're like, dog, really? This is unreal. He says, LOL, I wouldn't do that, but that's how serious I am, though. The level of lust here is,
man.
It's a lot of love. It's a lot of lust, not a lot of love. Was that what Lil Sky said? We too grown for you to be cutting me off. Like, come on, we too grown for that. How does that make any sense? It's just, I'm in a space right now where I'm keeping my body to myself. So unless you want a really good friend, there's no point in continuing to speak.
Oh my gosh. I know that right there. You like, oh my goodness. I'm keeping my body to myself. So unless you want to, I know that's got to be frustrating for a dude who's used to having like, this be hitting this person when they come to wherever they going or whatever, for them to just switch you. So in your head, you like, oh, I just know who I'm about to hit up. It comes that time, and then they say something like this. Bro, I know you be sick.
And he goes on to say, I want everything, whatever you come with. I'm confused as to why you coming at me like this, though. Like, I ain't come at you on no sex shit. I'm really trying to get to know you. Man, stop the cap. What is there to know about this chick? I know all there is to know. She's a raging lunatic that's selling box, that's selling her body on the internet. That's somebody that you want to stay far away from unless you like being put in harm's way, both legally and potentially physically and mentally with stress. And he says, like, deeply. We can be friends if that's what I gotta be, but I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be your freaking friend. I'm 2 minutes from your house too, by the way. You don't even know where I live. So she just keeps calling out the cap in his rap. And he says, watch, I hope your people's not there. What people's? It's been 2 minutes, crazy. So she really wanted this dude to pull up to her crib. But you're going to see it cost him $500,000 for being faking, pumping.
Whoa.
He says, whoever you cut me off for, oh well, if so. And he says, that was my answer to what people. And then the way that this changes up, I think she knew she had a sucker on. She was like, oh, this guy's not actually crazy. Let me see what. If you help me get my dream car, you can have me forever.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, that's crazy. That is so crazy, man. You bold enough to even say that. That's how you know he's tricking badly. When I say it ain't tricking if you got it, that was more so, I don't know how much money Lil Baby he got. Maybe to Jeff Bezos, this ain't nothing. But I could never go like this. You say straight up, give me my dream car, you can have me forever.
This is insane. And you know her dream car ain't a Tesla Model 3. Her dream car ain't even a Tesla Model Y. You could just tell by that. For sure. It's not even a Jeep Wrangler. I would be surprised if it was even a Range Rover, which is pushing it on the end. He says that's like the easiest thing you could have said. Like, come on now, that's easy. What kind of car is that? He just ready. He jumping a trick.
I'll cut everybody in the world off. I'll delete Instagram. Gosh, this is sickening. And I mean forever.
Oh my god, rappers are funny. He said, I'll cut everybody in the world off. I'll delete Instagram. She not deleting Instagram. You could buy her an island and she's still gonna want Instagram. Somebody like that, man. And this is like when chicks get on the internet and they're like, yo, these guys, they just want the thoughts. They claim and they want. Are they wrong? They are wrong for a certain subsection, but a lot of these guys, they just rappers, whatever, athletes, they want to tame a hoe. They're like,
bro, that like veg, not that good, bro. It's amazing, but it's not good to go out. It's not that good to go out like this, though. It's not that good. Not that good to go out like this with the community, woman. It's not that good.
Yo, I'm gonna turn her around, which is bizarre, but hey, man, go on. And he says, and I mean forever. You know exactly what to say, huh? And he says, Rolls Royce Cullinan 2025, and it can't be a striker, or Porsche GTRS 3 2025 in pink. I think I mentioned that car. I didn't even know what the actual name was.
2025 Cullinan or a pink, and it can't be a striker, or a peak GT3 RS. Oh my goodness. 2025 GT3 RS. 419,000. 2025 Cullinan. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Was the second one in a previous video, maybe like last week or something. This is insane. Rolls Royce Cullinan is like at least $500K. And then she said, I had to look up what a striker was, which is a car that's been stolen or like the VIN number has been changed up.
She's like, I don't want none of that BS.
$500,000. She basically saying $500,000 and you get this box. That's insane.
$500,000.
This is why she had to work up to it. She can't just say $500,000 for the box. Lil Baby's like, hell nah. She sold Lil Baby the dream. After first finding out that he wasn't really a crazy dude that was going to pull up to her crib, she probably would have just gotten with him off the strength at that point. Yeah. And he says, see, you've been dealing with some real BS. Striker. Like, I ain't going to lie, that's an insult. So he's like, you think I would just get a car, steal a car, so I wouldn't have to pay you anything? Nah, I'm a real trick. I'm really going to spend the money. And then she says, my ex was a scammer. I've been with him for a few years. I definitely was used to BS. If BS is getting a car that you get to drive for free while some other dude takes all the risk, then BS, I guess. He's like, yeah, see, I don't know nothing about that life at all. He just jumps out. He's like, yo, I ain't got nothing to do with scamming. Yo,
and I love that you smart.
Already know they investigating.
Bro, this can't be real, please.
You smart. You went highest cars in the market. Oh, my goodness. It's like he's excited to trick. He's like, man, she really know how to get it out of me. It says that Porsche is a better investment, though. Man, what is this chick talking about investments? I'm usually a pink slip type guy, but you picked a big-ish. I'm going to have to get you a little note. He said, I'm gonna have to get you a little note, but definitely obtainable today. Damn. He's not messing around. And she says, I'm going to be honest, I can pay the monthly payment too. I just can't put a down payment on nothing right now.
Oh my god. The finances. Oh my goodness. This is crazy, bro. Like this is going out sad crazy.
20%? I don't even know. I've never had a car note. Frankly, I don't even have a car right now. I had a car before. So let's get out the way. Let's get that out the way. But yeah, I've never had a car note. He says, I was going to get one of those eventually. Just had to shake some more. Yeah, you're doing it right now. And then he puts a thumbs down. And this is the thing. He's talking about, he's thumbs downing her wanting to shake behind for it, earn it in her realm. But the way that he discovered her was her shaking behind. So the way that you found her is what you want her to stop doing. Like, little baby, make this make sense. I don't get it. And her not being able to put down a down payment on this means that she's really not popping it like that on OF, which is crazy. He says, see, we getting somewhere. I got the down payment part. He's like, oof, I don't have to keep up with that note. And he's like, I don't want nobody seeing
I got to keep up with that note.
It's too late. We've all seen it. Shaking your ass. Just shake it for me. Okay, well, then you have to pay the car off. This level of negotiation.
You gotta pay the car off. I can do that.
Negotiation is so funny. I can do that for real. So it goes from monthly payment. I can make the monthly payment, but I need you to do the deposit and then the down payment.
No way,
I can make the monthly one. You just need to do the down payment too. Well, you got to pay the car off if you want me shaking my behind and nobody seeing me. She's gonna get tired of this car in like 2 weeks. I think cars are the most overrated thing ever. And how much time do you really spend in it? Well, if you're driving to work, you spend a lot of time in it. So that's easy, mama, but damn, you must hear bad this about me. Like, you hear I'm a trick or something? No.
You are. I didn't have to hear it. I'm seeing it right now.
Nobody's ever heard that. Little baby, I know you're a trick. And I've never interacted with you or anybody that knows you. Everybody knows that you're a trick. So imagine the chicks that's actually into rappers that's tricking on them. They all know what you about. And he's like, how you even get to that? No, I just know you can make things possible that a normal person can't. See, this is devious. This type of individual actually terrifies me. Because not only does she got all that experience, or maturity, as some would call it, although it's not maturity, considering she's an absolute lunatic, breaking stuff as a grown woman, and other people's stuff.
How old is
she
this
knows
woman?
What to say to get this guy to trick. She's like, nah, you're not a trick. I just know that you can make things possible that a normal person can. Like, and that this... Oh man, does this stroke the dude's that type of individual's ego? Like, he's not thinking, oh, she thinks she's smart. He's thinking like, yeah, she right. I ain't normal. I'm him. Yeah, you are him. Tricking. I actually haven't heard anything about you. I don't ask. He's like, okay, I'll take that and get you a sitter. And she says, for when? Tonight. And he's talking about a babysitter because this shit got a kid.
Wow. Shorty got a whole child. This is not I'm not mad at it. It's just like the lifestyle she living with a child, bro. You know her daughter's seen things that like she's seeing this and it's like, oh, this is an example of how I'm supposed to move.
Too. The gift that keeps on giving. And then She says, okay, where you at? He says, Miami. And she sends him a photo. He's like, doll face. And I'm guessing I don't know, is this chick driving? Or maybe he scammed her and that's why she posted these texts.
Yeah,
but funny enough, this chick goes on to say, pleased to announce that I have finally finished writing the first chapter of my nonfiction book called The Crash Out. Would you read it? No, nobody's reading a single thing that you've got.
The Crash Out?
Unless she's writing it on those cheeks. That's the only way you can get somebody like a little baby to read it as well. Also, if anybody has any knowledge in writing books, please DM me. Looking for a co-author. Man, Lil Baby tries to hunt after Lil Boats. Wow, do we want to use the word property? I don't think so. We won't use that word. Just for the two chicks that watch this channel. After somebody that Lil Yachty was involved with, who I'm willing to bet, Lil Yachty, this would break my heart if this was true. Lil Yachty, I'm willing to bet that you didn't drop $500K for this chick. So you got this guy dropping $500K, embarrassing, and that just is what it is.
And then gets exposed. So probably what happened was it didn't even happen. Painful. That being said, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Jesus. Like the video, sub up, comment that bitch on your channel, bro. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, girl. We gone. ADD, let's do it.